watching The Layered Life. Today we are going to bring you a quick and easy tutorial on how to change some of your children's wardrobe from winter to spring attire. Now Kate and I are the mothers of little boys, so we're only using little boy clothing today, but certainly the principles and ideas that we're teaching you can be adapted to little girl clothing or even to your own clothing. Now if you like what we're doing today, please pin and share and subscribe to The Layered Life. We are so thankful for the support and the viewerships that we have out there, and we just want to encourage you to keep pinning and to keep sharing. Now I have to give a quick little shout out to some new friends that I made. I took a trip to Argentina and I met 4 of the most beautiful and wonderful, kind women, and I just want to say hello. So Tori in Idaho, Dina in Texas, Hallie in Texas, and Melanie in California. I'm thinking of you ladies and I miss our fun times, and thank you so much for being supportive and watching The Layered Life. It means the world to Kate and I. So enjoy this tutorial and we will see you next time. Now is a great time of year to hit those end of the season sales. Super quick to change, and we're going to show you how. Or maybe your child has a favorite shirt they're just not ready to part with. Or is this a scene all too common at your house? Love the holes in the knees. So this is the easy part. We're just gonna take and chop off what we don't want to keep anymore. You're gonna take your flat edge and measure across the pant above the hole or where you want to make the shorts. And then you're gonna take your flat edge and measure the inseam. These are a size 2T, so we only did about a 4-inch inseam on those tiny little legs. Then you're gonna take your rotary cutter and just go straight across, pressing very firmly on that denim. Because sometimes, you know, those rotary cutters, they're our friends, but they just can't quite get through that denim. All right, now to sewing the jeans. We're going to use a zigzag stitch just across the bottom of the short. This is just going to help keep it nice and tight so you don't get too much fraying, but a nice even look as well. Kind of a cute finish look. Then once you have finished back stitching, oh, here's my trick. My grandmother, who taught home ec for 35 years, taught me this. If you take a little piece of fabric and sew it through your end stitch, you don't waste so much thread going through your thread cutter. Kind of cool, huh? All right, so taking the end of the short, you're just going to cut off those little frayed ends. Sometimes it's cute to have a little bit of fray, but too much just makes it look stringy and kind of not so cute. So just trim those to your desired amount of string. And then you're just going to take and rub the edges really briskly together. I've even seen that you can use a little low-grade sandpaper, so you have that really cute, just barely worn edge. You're going to throw those in the wash and they are ready to be worn. Next, you're going to take the shirt and basically do the same thing. Have your child try it on so they kind of know where to mark on the arm and where you want to cut it off. But just take your flat edge and again, press very firmly on the fabric where you want to cut it. And you can do this on girl clothing or, like we said, on your own. All right, now the folded shirt. I'm going to fold the cuff under twice. You probably, well, I probably should have press that first, but I didn't. And then I'm going to take these really cool little clips that my brother-in-law, who manages a sewing machine store, actually recommended that I start using. They're super quick and beat pinning for sure. Then once you've secured that, you're just going to go ahead and sew right on the new cuff that you've made. You're just going to go all the way around it. And here you can see I just used my presser foot as kind of my guide just along the bottom. You could use a double needle presser foot if you've got it to really make it look like a store-bought edge or store-bought finish. Then I'm going to trim those strings, pull off my little clips, and you've got a nice, cute little finished edge on a shirt that was just too short and ready to go to the trash. Now here's my favorite part. To make this look really custom and really, I don't know, not homespun, you're going to take the side of the sleeve that you created and you're going to go back and forth with a zigzag and straight stitch, probably 8 or 9 passes. And then you've got this really cool little kind of grunge finish on the end of the cuff. Super cute. Now these shirts you can find at the end of winter sales. I started doing this with my oldest son, he's now 8, so I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I find the really cheap mock 2-piece shirts on clearance. This one I found at Target for $3, and it's meant for winter, but we're gonna change it to a summer shirt just by folding up the arm and cutting off the long sleeve portion. Who would have thunk it? Then just take and repeat on the other side. Nothing difficult with this one. Just be careful you don't cut the part of the shirt that you're going to keep. I may or may not have been guilty of such a travesty. And there you have it, long sleeve to short sleeve.
Thanks for watching our video on how to transition your kids' clothing from winter into warmer wear. Now, this is really easy to do and can save you a lot of money, especially if you're not passing those clothing items down to younger siblings, or if they're just damaged and have holes in them and they can't wear them anymore, and you can just cut that off. Now, if you like what you see, pin it, share it, and most of all, subscribe so that you can see what we are going to be bringing you here on The Layered Life.